Hello and welcome to Pocket Tips. Recently, I got done finishing this design for a client and I think it's beautiful. I love the colors and everything. And what I want to show you in this episode is how you can find the perfect color palette for your website. Are you ready? Let's get it. If you want to create a cohesive design, you want to have what is known as a color palette for your brand. And the reason why you have a color palette is because you want consistency throughout your design, and you don't just want to throw colors all over the place and everything. With this site, Kid Activities with Alexa, I was able to find a color palette, and having a color palette allowed me to not only build the consistency, but understand when and where I could use certain colors. So how did I find this specific color palette? Well, there are two sites that I always lean on when I need ideas for color palettes. The first one is colorhunt.co. So colorhunt.co. And simply all it is you just go through and you're presented with different ideas for color palettes. And all I do is I just go through and I just scroll. And usually when I'm working on a site design, I have an idea of the feeling that I want to evoke with the site design, and feelings are associated with colors. So if I know I want something very vibrant and loud and powerful, maybe I'll look for reds. If I want something more peaceful and graceful, maybe I'll look for light blues. And just scrolling through, you'll just get a ton of different ideas. If you click on one of the palettes, you can see, and then you'll get more suggestions. You can heart the palette, save it as an image, and it's just a great resource. Another one is Kalos, COOLORS.co. Now this one is really, really powerful, and I do suggest you create an account on the site. It's completely free. And let's explore trending palettes here. And the great thing about Kalos is that the color palettes can range from 4 to 8 different colors. And so you can definitely get a ton of ideas. And you can also search for the color, the style using a keyword or the hex value. And just going through, this is how I found the color palette for this site. And I was just going through and I was thinking about what colors really do I think about when I think about kids. And I was looking at color palettes like this, like very bright, colorful, and vibrant. And then when I found it, I just simply took note of all the different colors. So what we have over here, this BC4749, that is known as the hex value of a color. And so all I did was just implement it within the different sections. If we go and look at a blog post, you'll see you also want to be restrained, and you want to use the bright colors when appropriate, right? You don't want I wouldn't want this bright red here to be the whole background, because it would just be too distracting, but it works very well as an accent color, while this darker blue here can work very well when it's used on larger areas. So going through, we can see just how the different colors can play a nice role in making a very pleasing design. And so that is just how I go through and I just play around, especially with using Generate Press. It's very easy to just play around with different color combinations to see what will work best with your design.